Okay, so we are preparing to do Foley sound effects to go along with their writing in January on our podcast, the Little Authors Podcast, the Heritage Little Authors Podcast. And so right now it's just, we're backwards designing what we need them to know in order to make those choices on their own. And so today we made Foley sound effects to go with the book, A Turkey for Thanksgiving by Eve Bunting.
The cold made his nose water. Rabbit poked his head from his rabbit hole. Mr. Moose, is it dinner time? Not quite yet. Mrs. Moose wants a turkey. I'm off to find one. Rabbit joined him in 3 quick hops. Turkey blundered from his nest and ran. Mr. Moose lumbered after him. Turkey, don't run. We just want you for Thanksgiving dinner. Shall we sit? Sheep asked, heading for the straight up and down chair. Let's, Mrs. Moose pointed. Rabbit here, Porcupine here, Mr. and Mrs. Goat here, and look, I brought a chair from the other room and herbs out of turkey. A chair? An alfalfa sprouts, dried in summer. There was a willow bark and cured grasses and wild parsley. There were pressed leaves, thin and pale as blue eyes.
What we're doing is we're making a food web, and we're picking one category of a land form to do, and then you have to choose like an animal that eats this animal that eats that animal, and it makes a food web. Pretty much we're looking up and back to Sahara Desert, and Sahara Desert is that. So pretty much the food web is every single possible food chain in the ecosystem, and for our ecosystem we are marine, but we have very color. So the biggest reason the earth is right there. 1 pound of coal equals oxygen as a tree produces.
So we've been working on this food webs projects. One of our standards is to be able to explain how matter moves through an ecosystem. And so every 5th grader has a choice in what ecosystem they're researching. We're really looking for that they're taking the idea of food chains that they've learned in 3rd and 4th grade, and they're able to develop a food web. And so they have multiple consumers, producers, and talking about how energy is moving throughout the ecosystem. It's been interesting to see a lot of kids are really interested in the rainforest. We have kids researching the ocean. Some are focusing on just the Lake of the Ozarks. So there's a big variety of ecosystems that are being studied right now.
We have the standard that says students have to conduct research. And so I just tried to find an innovative and creative way to engage students. And I thought rather than having them write a research essay, I would have them create infographics. It's coming along. Each day we learn something new. We realize our mistakes. We try to correct our mistakes. We're learning from each other. Some students can use certain apps better than others, and so we depend a lot on each other.
I picked Taylor Swift, and we've just been working on collecting information and like putting it all into an organizer so that people can read it like in an organized way. Like about her albums, like how much they've sold and like in the time span it's been sold in.
75% of people in our grade that I took a survey on have at least one video game console inside of their house. Like 6 or 7% of the people that I surveyed spend 6 or more hours on video games a day.
It is about the social media usage in the last decade. It's gone up a lot since like TikTok and Instagram and all that. A lot more people have used it in the last decade than before because younger people are finally like growing up, and there's like newer trends and fads and all that, and it's a better way for communicating with other people, so people are really into that.
So mine's going to be about college debt because I think that's a very serious topic. You're going to walk away knowing that there are more broke college students that spend most of their life paying off debt than there are people with scholarships and people who just have no college debt whatsoever. I found out through the school that there are a lot more people who paid at least took 10 or less years to pay off their college debt than most. And then some people are still paying off their college debt, even though like they were in college when they're like in their 20s and now are in like their 30s or 40s.
When I started the year, I knew we were going to have almost 150 kids. So, I mean, I was really excited about that in the high school. But I have a really diverse students. I have kids that have been in the theater department, and then I have kids that are very athletically inclined. They're involved in a lot of sports. It's just been super exciting to see students that come from different things that they're involved in, and then seeing them come together and be excited about performing.
My name is Anna Schultz, and I'm a Osage senior. My name is Dex, and I'm also a senior. My favorite memory is performing at the Cave. It's like a cool experience. Probably caroling at the upper elementary, like going around to the classrooms, and I don't know, it's just really fun. So for LC, we have a concert in Sedalia. We have a small performance for the Rotary. We have our performances for the upper elementary and the Heritage. We're going to the Property Owners Association, and we're performing for the Santa Babes there. We have a big Christmas concert, that's with Concert Crowd.
And then we'll sing here at the high school. I always like going to the Heritage and the upper elementary, performing for the kids, and we always pull them down and let them be a part of it, which is really cool.
Same, I like going to Heritage. Both of my little brothers are there, so that's always really exciting.
Mary, did you know?
Mary, did you know?
Or the White Leonard. They're both pentatonics, acapella pieces.
I'm Samuel Dempsey.
I'm Chris Cooper, I'm a senior here.
My favorite choir memory, I think it would have to be probably Mary Did You Know if we do get to sing that.
Yeah, I really like Mary Did You Know, and also Come See the Baby.
What's up? Alright, we're making an ultrasound driving sensor with Bob. Oh, I got the 70s. And we're making it right.
Where's your robot?
The robot is
charged.
We're doing the exact same thing, I bet you. We don't know this one.
What are you working on?
We're working on a robot, which I don't think it's going very well because we keep having to take it apart and rebuilding it.
What we had earlier.
Yeah, we need one of the L's.
Yeah, that L.
One of the L's.
Like a brown, gray L. L. Perfect.
Yes.
And then 2 small black pieces.
Alright, so.
No. I know. Oh no, guys, we're gonna have to use this.
Oh,
I did. We need to put batteries in it first.
We need batteries in it.
So right now we just finished building the main robot charger, whatever it's called. Then now we're trying to connect it to the Bluetooth, but it's being difficult here. Back here. Oh, okay. So you need to put one of those.